and welcome to this week's video. It's Fereniki here with you today, and I'm very excited about this topic. It's something I am very deeply and passionate about, and it is self-love. Self-love and self-respect, it is the beginning of everything we do. For everything for us, everything that we want to accomplish, everything we want to achieve. If we don't believe we deserve it, if we don't love ourselves enough to believe that we can have that, we will never be able to achieve whatever we want or we're sort of longing for. So it's a very important topic, and it's worth spending a couple of minutes thinking about it and audit yourself on how, well you are with yourself, how comfortable you feel, how much you love every flaw and every imperfection of yourself, because that's what it is about. That's where the beginning of all achievement is starting from. Now, when I was young, and I want to talk about my first lesson in self-love, which was from my mom. My mom has been like such a huge inspiration for me. She has grown with me because she got me when she was really young. So we have grown up together, and I feel she has been a hugely important role model for me, for my life, and I just want to share with you guys a story. So when I was like, how old was I? Maybe 13 or 14 years old. My mom, my mom smokes. She did back then and she does now still. My dad never smoked. And the whole family of my dad, no one smokes from my dad's family, from my mom's family, everyone smokes. So it's it was really 50-50 for me. But essentially when I was 13 or 14 years old, my mom found in my bag a lighter. And she immediately assumed that I was smoking, which I didn't at the time. I really wanted the lighter for something else. But essentially she came up to me and she says like, we need to talk. And I knew it was not good. So I'm like, ooh, what is that all about, right? So I sat down with her and she talked me through smoking and cigarettes and all that stuff. So essentially she told me that smoking is something that it's really bad. We all know that. She told me about the stats and the harmful things about cigarettes and smoking, and that there's nothing really good about that. There's nothing that it doesn't give you anything, and there's nothing good about that. She also outlined that when we love ourselves, we don't do anything that is harmful to ourselves. We don't allow other people to harm us, and we don't harm ourselves anyway. We don't do it through food, through smoking, through anything. So when you love someone, or like if it's your child or if it's someone else, you don't hurt them, you love them. And essentially she said that yes, I am smoking, and that means that I don't love myself as much as I should. But because you love yourself, you're never gonna smoke. And I was like, wow. I'm like, okay, mom. At the beginning I thought like it was very vulnerable from her point of view to do that. Obviously she wanted to protect me, but she was not the great role model in that respect, because she was smoking herself, and she still does. But that really clicked on me. That something made me so that she hold myself in a different standard. So she hold me in a different standard, in higher standard. And I could not let her get down, first of all, but I also knew that I love myself. I truly love myself, and she is a big influence on that, because she taught me how to love myself, and she taught me how important that was from a very young age. The same with my dad. But we're talking about my mom now. So essentially, she really embedded that importance of self-love in me, and she really highlighted that anything that I do, like everything that I eat, everything that I drink, everything that I do or I let other people do to me, it has to be based on that principle that when you love yourself, when you love someone else, you don't let them hurt you. And that was such a big lesson for me. And that really clicked with me, and I never smoked. My brother never smoked as well. because yeah, she sort of raised us with the same principles, the same self-love and respect for ourselves. And he has never smoked and I've never smoked, and I'm quite proud to say as well that I lived in the Netherlands for 6 years and I never smoked. That's a big one, isn't it? So that is my first lesson on self-love, and I think it's worth for you guys to spend a couple of minutes, think about that, and think what you do to yourself that might be self-harmful, or that indicates that you need to work on your self-love and your self-respect. And it's a work in progress. It never ends. It's something that I still work on at this point in my life, because we grow and it's not the same anymore. So we need to, it's an ongoing process. It's not something that you do and that's it. Yes, self-love is embedded from a young age, but it's something that we need to work on a consistent basis. So I hope you found this video valuable, and I see you again next Sunday. Please let me know your thoughts about that. Like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you again next Sunday. Love you all.